Hello, today for you guys, I have a template slash tutorial thingy for you. Two things you'll need is you'll need to actually download it. It's a Photoshop CS6 file, but any Photoshop should do. I think it's CS3 and above, something like that. And you'll need to download the font called Friz Quadrata, TT. It is a paid font, but it is the internet, so you can find a free copy. That's all I'll say. I'll include the link, or not the link, the actual text in the description. So go ahead and hide this first thing off, and you'll come face to face with this. You can just delete the example right away, or hide it, up to you. I'm gonna delete it for purpose sake. And from when you get to text, first thing you want to do actually is right click the effects and then go to copy layer style on the text layer style. From there, you can paste the layer style on the league and the of, and from there, if you're changing the legends, you'll notice that there's 3 separate little layers for that. That's because Photoshop doesn't recognize the kerning and the spacing that the legends logo uses. So from there, you're gonna just have to do it manually. So if I wanted to do League of Draven, so we'll change the L to a D, change that to Rave. And then we'll change the S to an N. And let's move this to the center. And I'm just going to eyeball this, the D and the N. Okay, and once you get that all squared away, you're going to hold shift on the N or whatever your last letter is. Move up to the top letter, the very first letter, while holding shift, and then click on it. From there, you're going to hold control and then press J, which will make a copy of it. We'll press E to merge the copy all into one layer, then right click and then paste layer style. Okay, and once you have that all done, you're about halfway there. What you do from there is you hold shift on the bottom. It should say D copy or whatever your first letter is, and then go to league or whatever your first word is. Then hit Control J again, then right click, and we're going to clear layer style on these 3. Then press E to merge them all into one layer. From there, you're going to hold control and see this little white box, the little icon box. You're going to click on that, so there's these little dancing ants all around it. From there, you're going to go to select, modify, expand, 35, 40-ish, just depending on what your word says. And then from there, you're going to go click back, or first thing, you're actually going to fill it. And I'm going to create a new layer, just so it's a little bit easier. Create a new layer once you create the little dancing dots, and then fill it. Then I'm just going to merge those down into one layer. So right here, this should all be one layer. And then you're going to go to effects, background layer, and then you're going to copy that layer style now. You're going to paste that on top of this layer and drag this layer below whatever your last letter is, or your last text. And then from there, I'm going to just drag this all up above the effects. You don't have to. And then what you're going to want to do in the effects, there's a texture right here. It should already have the overlay on it. So what you're going to want to do is drag that on top of wherever your top text is. Then you're going to want to click on the bottom copy. So it should say league copy on it. Click on that. So the little dancing dots are unrounded one more time. And on the texture, you're going to want to hit Control and J. That will pop up with a new layer. Oh, let me hide that again. And that will make it so there's texture on it. So here it is with texture, and here it is without. It just, if you don't want it, you don't have to. I just think it looks a little bit better, so I included it in there. And then from there, you are done. You have your little icon right there. If you want to make this whole thing into one layer, all you do is you hold shift, and then you just drag this all down to backplate, and then merge it. And now this is all one layer. Oh, I left that on there. My apologies. That's an easy fix. You just crop that out. That's because I broke it all down with the effects layer still there. But that's all you need to do. Then you can include whatever, make a wallpaper. If you make anything with it, just post a comment. I want to check it out. Hopefully I did a decent job. This has been Vubs, and you guys have a good one.